What's up, YouTube? Whoa, hold up a second. What the hell? Alright, so, I didn't check the indexes in like an hour here. An hour ago, everything was green, but now we're all red. So, maybe we should change this. Okay, give me a second here. Well, alright. So, yeah, that's interesting. Because, yeah, like I said, I was getting ready for the show an hour ago, and everything was Tendy Town, everything was in the green, all the indexes were in the green, and I guess a lot can happen in 1 hour, because now everything's in the red. So, yeah, we were going to do the show from Tendy Town, but I guess we're going to switch it up and do it from Ramenistan today. So, that was pretty unexpected. I don't know what the hell just happened, but, hey, nasty day. Nasty way to close the stock market. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. That was a quick turn of events, but alright, let's do the show, guys. What up, Zach? What up, Monir? Thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate you guys as always. Alright, so, yeah. Today is Thursday, December 30th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, yeah, like I just said, I guess we're doing the show from Ramenistan, not Tendy Town. Ramenistan. Yeah, nasty day to close the day. I don't know what the hell just happened, but cool. Ramenistan it is. So, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today we have two pieces of news, one about Binance and one about Tesla. So we'll get to that. And today for the analysis, we'll be going over AMC, NIO, and Ocugen. NIO, or AMC, NIO, OCGN. Those were all trending top 10 on StockTwits today, so we'll get to those. Honorable mentions, SoFi and BFRI, but we talked about BFRI a lot, not going to do it again. SoFi, I guess we could talk about SoFi if you guys want, but that was like kind of down there. That was like number 10 on StockTwits, and not too many mentions, so we're not going to do SoFi unless you guys want me to. And you know, I posted a video about Naked yesterday. You know, that's been a hot stock. People didn't really take it too well. Got this guy arguing with me about well, I said it probably is going to fill the gap at like $3. And, you know, this guy got on my case about it's, he claimed it had the second most sold cars after Tesla. And, it's an EV company. Yeah, and I'm really not trying to offend anyone anymore. But I really didn't know what he was talking about, so I went a little back and forth with him. Because it's a clothing company as far as I'm concerned. They just became an EV company, and if you look at the EVs, they're really not that great. They go like, what, 30 miles an hour? And I don't know what he was talking about, that it has second most sales after Tesla, because I checked the website. It only has 3,300 deliveries, you know, and all the Chinese car makers, XPeng, NIO, Li Auto, they have like at least 50K deliveries each. I think XPeng has like 100K, and XPeng has like 50K. So I don't really know what the guy was going on about. But anyway, so yesterday's video was not really well received. Don't really care, you know. I say when things are going down, no one else really does. And, you know, we'll see what happens. But that was pretty interesting to me. You know, there apparently a lot of people like Naked. I really don't know why. I really, really don't know why. It was a meme stock before it became an EV stock. It's still a meme stock, and I just don't see it fundamentally or technically. So we'll see what happens. You know, I sure hope it goes up for the ape's sake, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people about to get hurt on Naked. But anyway, let's move on here. Thoughts on BYSI from multiple gap fills. So that was, I'm pretty sure that's a biotech. I'm pretty sure I shorted that one a couple of times for some fat gains, but we'll take a look at that. You guys know how I feel about biotech. It's all pump and dump, so, be careful. Also, Ocugen, what a guh, but I really do think that it has some bouncing before deleting out, or not lol. Well, we'll get to that third today. But, yeah, it keeps catching support, and it just keeps on making lower lows. It keeps breaking support and keeps on going lower, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. But, yeah, well, it does have a gap to fill at like $11 or something. We'll get to that. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't like the stock, and I do think it will go up eventually on one of these meme runs. But, yeah, it just keeps on going lower. So, good. What up, Low Roller? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. I watched this guy's video. He said being poor should be illegal in USA and homeless should be illegal at USA. Well, in a utopia, sure, why not? But who's paying for that? I ain't paying for that. They can go move to Saudi Arabia or something, Apparently everyone, like 50% of the population gets subsidized by the government, and no one works there. Everyone just gets like stimulus checks every month, apparently. But sure, Low Roller, we can get to that at the end of the show. I'm assuming it's the same guy. Is it the same guy you talked about last time? Anyway, we'll get to that. Also, Boyle. I believe that's another biotech. Biolas, is that it? That's the dental company? I believe. We'll take a look at that one too. Well, thanks for being here, guys. Alright, so yeah, AMC NIO Ocugen today, and then we'll get to our Yolos. And the Yolos, again, are kind of, not that great today. I don't know. Yolos have been lacking in quality. So we'll get to that, but we have a lot of lost corn. There's been a lot of Yolos about shares, but I don't like really doing Yolos about shares. But that's the only thing we got today, so we'll get to that. A few options Yolos. And, yeah, let's do it, guys. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Stock market closing tomorrow? Is it? I don't know. I thought it was open because I checked and it didn't say anything about it being closed. I assumed it was, but then when I checked, it wasn't. So I guess I got to double check on that. But I believe it's open. So as of right now, there is a show tomorrow. But I will double check that. Or someone, I guess, can double check. The biotech stock is Bio. All right, so you're saying Boyle, not Bio. So I think Boyle is, what, Bloomberg Natural Gas? Is that it? Boyle. Yeah, natural gas. ProShares Bloomberg ETF. So I think this is the one you're talking about. All right, let's do it, guys. So let me quickly change this up here. We're not in Tendy Town anymore. We are in Ramenistan. What up, PZ? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate everyone for being here nice and early. Can already tell this is going to be a pretty good show, so appreciate you guys. Please smash the like button on your way in, guys. Thank you very much. All right, so let's take a look at some charts here for Zach real quick. You are going to watch the guy rant video since the show is short today? I mean, yeah, I watch it no matter what. I don't got to be anywhere today, but show should be, I don't know, 2 hours today or something, so sure, we can get to that. All right, so what are we looking at? We're looking at BYSI and Boyle. Okay. So we got Boyle here. I remember being in this one like years ago, like when I was in college. But I mean, let's go back on the 3. Yeah, 3 years pretty nasty. So I don't know, man. Just be careful. This is not one you really want to hold. You know, this is definitely one to swing trade. But based on the chart here, it does look pretty good, I have to say. You know, RSI's at 34, so approaching undersold or oversold, undervalued territory. It looks like it's holding up pretty well here at this support of around 25. And there's multiple gap downs. Like several gap downs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, just based on the TA, it does look pretty good, I have to say. And here's a possible cup and handle. You know, it looks like it's bottoming out and wants to reverse here. But, you know, just be careful, dude. Like I said, I've been in this one. I used to be in this one like years ago. And I got pretty wrecked on it, I'm not going to lie. And it just seems like over time, it doesn't perform very well, you know. It's like a gradual sell-off from like 350 here from 3 years ago. And I was in it before that, so. I would say short-term definitely looks like a good play. But just be careful, dude. This is not really one I would suggest holding for that long. But in the short term, sure, it looks like a good play to me. And then let's do BYSI. What, they had earnings today? Interesting. So yeah, I remember this one for sure. I shorted this one back here in, what is this, August? Yeah, when it was at the high. So, I mean, another one, TA looks pretty good, you know. RSI's at 31, so pretty much oversold, undervalued. Double gap down. You know, it should come back up to 22 eventually to fill that gap. But it may take a while. It may take a while. This is probably going to be a long-term hold. You know, well, this is a good long-term hold, I would say. Not financial advice. So you really can't go wrong at this current price. 465, that's near the bottom. But I really don't expect this to, you know, moon quickly or anything. So I would say this is a good play to long-term hold, not really to swing trade. Well, chart looks pretty bearish. I mean, bullish right now. So I could support, you know, buying in here and holding. All right, got your low roller. We'll get to that. And SPRB. Okay, sure. Spruce Biosciences. I think you had me look at this one a while ago. Maybe like last time. Someone had me look at this. But okay. So in the short term, I'm not so sure about this one because it did look like it completed the cup here. Completed the cup. Kind of looks like it's bull flagging right now, so that could be good. But RSI is pretty high, 65. So I guess longer term, this would be a pretty good buy right here. I think that's a gap here too. Yeah, there is a gap at 260. So be careful about that. Short term, I'm not so sure. Short term, it kind of looks bearish to me, to be honest. But longer term, it should come back up. So personally, if you're not in this one, I'd set the buy orders to 260 at the gap. And if you're in it right now, I'd say be very cautious. You know, consider taking profits. But I mean, it is a possible bull flag, so it may keep breaking out. But you know, if you're not in it, it looks kind of late now to get in my opinion. And if you want to get in, I'd set the buy orders at 260. Just got out at 525 earlier today. Nice, dude. So you pretty much caught the high there. So not sure what your gain was, but congrats, dude. Awesome. Awesome play. And I don't know, maybe consider rebuying at 260. Or even shorting right now. I probably wouldn't short this, but I'd probably set the buy orders to 260. But congrats, Zach. All right, let's get to the watch list. So the Dow Jones, all right, so like I said before, I don't know what the hell just happened. Everything was green. Now it's all red. So, hey, that's how it goes, right? So, the Dow Jones is down 0.25%. The Nasdaq is down 0.38%, and the S&P 500 is down 0.3%. What do I think next week? XCLA, ANY, Prague. All right, dude. Let me get through the watch list here, and we can take a look at those charts. So the VIX is up 0.38, 2.24%. So VIX is still under 18. It's at 17.33. So VIX is still looking good. So nothing to panic about just yet. But yeah, very bad way to end the day here. I don't know what happened. No, man, I'm never shorting small floats just in and out for 15-20%. All right, sounds like a plan, dude. So 17%. Awesome, man. Fat gains, fat gains. Congrats to you, dude. All right, let's run down the watch list here. So a bit deceiving because everything finishes in the red, but a lot of stuff is in the green here, especially, you know, growth/memes. So let's take a look here. So I'm assuming most of the value sold off at the end of the day here. Kind of the inverse of yesterday. Yesterday, everything was in the green yesterday, but most of the things were in the red. So I think yesterday the market was held up by a few value stocks, and today the market is being pulled down by a few market stocks. But overall, there's mostly green here. Anyway, let's take a look. So number one on my list here is NIO, up 14.76%. And we'll discuss that second today. Looks like China's doing pretty good today. A lot of Chinese stocks are up today. Especially the cars. But yeah, we got Baidu, 10.5%. Ocugen, 10.27%. Which we will discuss third today. After AMC and NIO. But yeah, there was some news in Ocugen. So big day for Ocugen. We'll get to that. SoFi, honorable mention. We're not going to talk about it. That was number 9, I believe, on StockTwits today. So big day for SoFi. But we're not going to talk about it. But honorable mention, SoFi, 10.23%, up to $16 here. Yeah, then we got XPeng, Alibaba, Li Auto, all Chinese stocks. Those are up a lot. 10%, 8.5%. And we got, so yeah, for Monaire, we got Prague and ANY. Those are up like 8%. Very nice. Peloton, 7.6%. DraftKings, 7%. So it looks like everything in the, or most stocks in the the meme index are up today. Looks like the meme's doing really well. Peloton's in there. DraftKings in there. Wish is in there. Wish is up 7%. Even MMAT is up 7%. Robinhood is in there, 6.37%. Yeah, we got Virgin Galactic, Skills. Those are up. Those are not in the meme index, but those are memes. Those are up 6%. DD is up 5.87%. I don't know why it's getting delisted. I thought it would. What is this thing officially getting delisted? I don't know, but even that's up today. Got more memes here. Express, Roku, Fubo. Twitter did really well today. Twitter's up 4%. So yeah, basically a lot of this is growth stocks. I don't really see too many value stocks here. AMC is up 3.54%, so this was up a lot more earlier. It was up like 7% last time I checked. A couple hours ago. So pulled back here, but yeah, we'll talk about AMC today. That was by far number 1. Yeah, meme index 3.54%. Roblox 3.28%. Roblox is in the meme index, and stay tuned for the Yolos because don't want to give it too much away, but Roblox, Nancy Pelosi bought calls on Roblox, so we'll get to that. Yeah, Tilray 3.26%. That's also in the meme index. So look, most of these memes working out here. Palantir 2.86%. That's going back up. Also in the meme index, Clover 2.67%. DWAC also in the meme index 2.47%. What else we got here? Yeah, Square, Snapchat, those are 2%, or Block, I mean, not Square. 2%, those are in the meme index. Coinbase is up 1.66%. DoorDash news. What happened to Square stock? Look at their price. I wish I sold at peak. All right, sure. We'll look at that soon. I used to be in Square, but I sold way before it peaked. I sold it like at 200, I think, or something. But yeah, we'll get to that. Moderna is up 1.5%. Pfizer 1.42%. So it looks like the vaccines are going up today. I'll probably buy in Moderna here pretty soon. I said I've been going to do it for a while, but it does look like a pretty good entry to me, so I'm probably going to get to that pretty soon. MicroStrategy 1.12%. So crypto's up today, or it was last time I checked, so it looks like crypto stocks are going up. And then down here we have some value stuff. Yeah, Target, GM, PayPal, GME is up 0.91%. Disney, Nancy Pelosi also bought Disney for another sneak peek. And yeah, there's a few more value stocks here. eBay, AT&T, Facebook, J&J, another vaccine stock there. Netflix, Facebook, Toyota, Honda. Anyway, so yeah, the green is mostly led by growth today. So it's a great day to be a ape. Great day to be an ape. Not so much a boomer. There are a few value stocks in the green, but not by much. So let's take a look at the red side now. So yeah, we got BioFrontiera, which we've been discussing the past few days. I did a video on that. I didn't release it yet. I got to make the thumbnail. But that's going to come out quickly, soon after the show's over. That's down 14%. Ape's getting wrecked there. But other than that, you know, not too much price action on the red side. We got Norwegian, AMD down 2.1%, Tesla down 1.46%, Nvidia 1.38%. Looks like a lot of travel stocks are down here. Carnival, Norwegian, JetBlue. Really not that bad, though. Yeah, we got Microsoft, Nike, bunch of financials, Ally, Wells Fargo, Costco's down, Apple's down. Oops. McDonald's, Walgreens, Google, Amazon. So, yeah. Definitely today was being pulled down by value stocks. And even the value stocks didn't go down that much. So, slightly bearish day today. So, great day to be great day to be an ape. And not so good for the boomers, although it wasn't bad at all. So, yeah, kind of disappointing way to end the day. You know, massive sell-off to end the day. But, hey, can't really complain. Can't really complain. Overall, it's not too bad. So that is the stock market, guys. Let's check out a few more stocks here before we move on to crypto. So we're going to do XCLA, ANY, Prog, and Square. Okay. Oops. So XCLA, it looks like it's catching support here. Yeah, I don't want to say it is for sure, but it finally looks like it's catching support. Hopefully it bottoms out soon. It looks like it really wants to. RSI is at 28 now, so extremely oversold, undervalued. So, you definitely shouldn't sell on here. I definitely wouldn't sell here. Not financial advice. This is a hold for now. It looks like it wants to reverse pretty soon. So hopefully it does. But really can't go too much lower. You know, this is like all the indicators are here. Low RSI. Bottoming out here. So this looks like a buy to me. Buy/hold, not financial advice. A and Y. This one also looks pretty bullish. Looks like a double gap down. Yeah, 2 gap downs. RSI is at 33, so pretty oversold, pretty undervalued. Looks like it's catching support. So really can't go too wrong on A and Y. This looks like also a buy/hold to me right now. Although there is this. Is this a gap? So, alright. So this looks like a gap at 210. So that's pretty scary. Hopefully it doesn't go back down there, but there is a gap at 210. So be aware of that. That is not good. But for now, it does look pretty bullish. I'm just kind of scared about that 210 gap. So XELA looks like a better play than A and Y to me right now. But this one does look bullish. I'm just scared about that gap up. So be careful about that. And then Prague. I know this one's been going down a lot. Let me remove these. So this one doesn't look as good as the other ones. It looks like it wanted to bottom out here, but it didn't. It just keeps going lower. So I'd probably hold off on this one right now. And there is the gap up at 110. So this might go back down to 110. Hopefully not. But this one doesn't look like it's done selling off just yet. It did for a while, and then it broke support. So I'd probably hold off on Prague. So yeah, XELA looks good to me. A and Y looks pretty decent, pretty good. And Prague, I wouldn't go for this just yet. So I hope that answers your question, Onir. And Square, or Block. Yeah, this has been pretty rough. But, this is a meme stock now. I don't think it is, but it's in the meme index now, so I guess this is now a meme stock. I don't like these stocks that were pretty legit, and now they're just meme stocks. Because I don't know how they ended up being meme stocks. But yeah, there's like this, Snapchat, Palantir. There's like a bunch of meme stocks that have no business. And DraftKings, there's like, and Moderna, like have no business being meme stocks. But now apparently they're meme stocks. So, but based on the TA, it does look pretty good, It's been straight dump. And it looks like it's holding pretty steady at 160. Although that's the yearly low. Yeah, it looks like it's holding pretty good at 160, so this looks like a pretty decent buy right now. On the 3-year, it's at 29 RSI, so oversold there. And on the 1-year, it's at 35 RSI, so this is also pretty oversold. So this one looks pretty good to me. I'd support going long here at 165. It really shouldn't go too much lower, but hey, you never know. It's officially a meme stock. What up, Machete? Welcome to the meme market. Yeah. Everything can be a meme stock now. if it wants to be. So, yeah, hope that answers everyone's questions. And let's get to crypto now. And please smash the like button for me, guys. Would appreciate that. The poor Asian guy got wrecked in Alibaba. Now he's doing Grubhub. Compare other guy complaining about working minimum wage. The Asian guy doesn't complain. Yeah, that's... I don't know how he made 150K to YOLO in the first place, but, yeah, that guy, he got wrecked. He took responsibility. It's my fault for getting wrecked, and he's making his money back. So that's how it goes. He's not blaming anyone. He's not blaming the market. He's not blaming Jay Powell, the market makers. He's not blaming Wall Street. He's like, hey, it's my fault that I got wrecked, and now I got to make my money back. I used to do like DoorDash and stuff, Grubhub, and honestly, it's a lot better than Uber and Lyft for sure. But it's good if you bike. If you're in a city and you bike, I'm not sure about driving around. That's not too good because you have to pay like gas and mileage and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, no complaints. I like that Asian guy. Super Ape got wrecked, and now he's making his money back. What up, Marvin? Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, a lot of people in here, nice and early. So appreciate everyone for being here. Can already tell this is going to be a great show. Glad you can make it early today, Marvin. Please smash the like button on your way in, guys. Would appreciate that. Alibaba is meme stock now? Yeah, I guess so. I guess all Chinese stocks are meme stocks now, right? For the most part. Everything is pretty much a meme stock. But, yeah, Naked's been a meme stock. Some guy was arguing with me, for you guys who weren't here in the beginning. Some guy's arguing with me. I posted a video about Naked yesterday. And some guy was arguing with me that Naked is like the next Tesla. Like he said it's never going back down to $3. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. But he's trying to tell me like, it's an EV company with the second most deliveries after Tesla. I don't know where he got that from, but yeah, Naked is really popular right now. Very popular meme stock. I really don't know why, but the apes like it. And I have a bad feeling it's not going to end well for a lot of apes. So we'll see how that goes. Lols, yeah, that's what I said too. But I didn't want to be disrespectful, you know. I try not to piss people off anymore. So I respectfully decline now. I respectfully disagree. I just really don't see it. It's not an EV company. It's a clothing company that just happened to acquire an EV company. And if you actually look at their cars, I think Marvin posted a video about the actual, or someone did, posted a video on Discord a while ago about the actual Centro cars. Thing goes like 30 miles an hour. You know? And, yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. But a lot of apes like it. A lot of apes like it. So, hope that works out for them. Naked is the meme stocks of all meme stocks. It's pretty up there. It's pretty up there. Alright, let's get the crypto, guys. So I guess we got a lot of news to cover, because I got 2 articles, and then you guys are posting a bunch of stuff here, so we'll get to all this stuff. Alright, so crypto did go down. Last time I checked, crypto was at 0.5% up. Now it's at 0.115, so yeah, crypto is going down here as we speak. But yeah, here's crypto today. That's up 0.15%. So what's going on here? So we got Meta Pets. This one's been trending for like a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks now. It's up another 35%. Interesting. Maybe it's legit. I don't know. What is Meta Pets? I think it's been going up quite a bit. Yeah, look at the monthly chart on Meta Pets. Holy crap. This has been mooning. Wow. I have no idea what it is, but it's been trending like every day and just keeps on going up. So, I don't know. Maybe pretty legit. And there's Mongoose, which we talked about yesterday. We didn't talk about it, but we looked at it real quick. This is a meme coin. That's a dog right there. Yeah. So that's down 11%. Still trending today. Then we got Ninja Floki. You gotta be kidding me. Ninja Floki. Okay. So Ninja Floki is up 2,700% today. Then all the best ICO. All best ICO. That sounds like a rug waiting to happen. That's up 2,800%. And then Katina X. Don't know what that is. That's up 350%. What's here? Strong Bull, Stadium Pepe. Stadium Pepe. So this is a meme coin right here, for sure. That's up 1%. Anyway, enough of this ridiculousness. We need a honey badger coin. There will be one. There's going to be every type of dog coin, every type of cat coin. And for a while there were like squid coins. That was something new, but honey, wasn't there a honey badger coin? That sounds kind of familiar. I think there was. Look, honey badger. I told you there is a honey badger. There is a honey badger. I thought I saw it before. Yeah, there is a honey badger coin. Interesting. I'm on the sideline with Naked. Need to see a little more. Yeah, I don't believe, but hope it works out for those guys. You see ASU students got offended. All live matters. Anti... I need to be careful here, so YouTube doesn't ban me. ASU students got offended. All lives matter. Anti-Biden. T-shirt. Let's go Brandon T-shirt. Students complain is white privilege in college campuses. Black students got suspended by causing drama with the white students. I did not see that, but not surprised at all. College campuses they're something nowadays, I'll say that. A lot of activism going on. So I'm not sure if the suspension was justified or not. I guess I gotta look into that. But not surprising at all. Political climate in this country, especially among the youth, is a bit crazy right now. But thanks for that. I'll be sure to check it out. I think I heard something about ASU. I just didn't really look into it. St. Patrick coin soon. Yeah, in a couple of months, St. Patrick coin. Lols invest? Invest, you mean gamble. Ain't no investing in that. Alright, so let's get to crypto. So, not much going on here. Slightly bullish, let's check it out. So Bitcoin's up 0.27%. Still above 47K. Ether up 0.62%, above 3,700. Binance down a little bit. Solana pretty sideways. Cardano pretty sideways. XRP 1.6%. Not too much action going on here. Dogecoin is up a little bit. Sheeb's down a little bit. Algorand 6.65%. Near Protocol, Cosmos, those are up. Yeah, this is really not too much price action. Pretty sideways everywhere. Monero is up. I thought privacy coins were getting delisted. Why is Monero up? Interesting. That's up 5.9%. Let's sort this out. I'm not going to answer for Marvin there, but I think everyone in this community, not everyone, but a lot of people, don't really play the victim card. Everyone is all about self-improvement. And so I think that's a no, but I'm not going to speak for Marvin. But for sure, race is really overused. It's like it doesn't even have meaning. The word racism or racist doesn't really have any meaning to it anymore. It's just a word that's thrown around. So, yeah, let's check this out. So, decent amount of coins here in the green. I'd say like 60% in the coins here in the green today. So yeah, slightly bullish. And there is a good amount of price action. More from growth coins. Not really too many value coins here. So Celsius is up 12%, biggest gainer. You know, Celsius is becoming more legit. I was going to use them, but I'm a bit concerned that they don't disclose how they're making their money, how they're paying out all these high interest rates. They just say it's, you know, they're keeping it a secret and just trust us, bro. So a bit concerned about that it might be a Ponzi scheme, but you know, it is gaining a lot of popularity. Celsius, that's at 12%. Sushi Swap, 12%. Yeah, Cosmos, Oasis. So 3 coins in the double digits here, but I really don't see any value coins. Look, Immutable X is up 4.8%, XDC up 3.4%, so congrats, Marvin. I don't see, so XRP is the biggest value coin here, 1.44%. Yeah, basically slightly bullish, led by growth coins today. Value coins didn't really do much, pretty sideways. New York might kick out Celsius in your state. Yeah, possibly. Hopefully not. I could see that for sure being a possibility. It is pretty anti-crypto. I don't know, you know, with the new governor, we'll see. I don't think that's in the list of priorities right now. But this guy Schumer is pretty anti-crypto. You know, Chuck Schumer, senator, Senate Majority Leader. That guy has to go. But I think the governor and the mayor of New York City, they're pretty chill about it. But it comes down to, you know, Schumer. He has all the power. But hopefully not. I would not be surprised at all. and I wouldn't be surprised if it actually is a Ponzi scheme. Because it kind of seems like it. So I was going to use it for, you know, staking USDC coin. But I really don't know now. Seems pretty risky. Anyway, onto the red side. So not too much price action here. Worst thing is Icon, down 15%. Then Theta, IOTA, Avalanche, Huobi. But everything for the most part is pretty sideways. So yeah, overall, decent day in crypto today. Really not too much happening. Good day to be in altcoins, in growth coins. So yeah, stock market and crypto. Great day to be in growth coins, growth stocks. Not the best day to be in value stuff, value stocks, value coins. So, you know, pretty sideways day. Hope you guys made out okay. All right, let's get to, well, I guess let's open open some stuff here from Low Roller first. Got a lot of articles today. All right, cool. A DAO wants to buy Blockbuster for $5 million. Dish Networks owns Blockbuster? I didn't know that. I was going to say, what are they going to do with it? Turn it into an NFT? The DAO plans to raise funds by minting NFTs, which will be sold to investors. And they're going to turn it into a streaming video service. Okay, well, good luck to them. At this point, I think Blockbuster would be better off being an NFT. Just sell Blockbuster NFTs. People would buy that for the you know, nostalgia. I don't know about turning it into a streaming service. They are not going to compete with Netflix. I guarantee you that. I didn't even know they still existed. I thought there was like one store left in the whole United States. But interesting stuff. Okay. Hope it works out, but I don't know about this one. Robinhood plans to launch beta crypto wallets in January as HOOD drops to 17. I thought they already did they not? I will allow users to withdraw Bitcoin, Ether, Dogecoin, and other tokens. Alright, that's cool. I thought they already did. But, that's pretty awesome. And then hopefully, other exchanges follow suit pretty soon. Although I'm not sure how many people would actually use it. But this is a good idea. I thought they already did it. By January, so that's really soon. Awesome. So Robinhood's doing something right for once. Good news there. What time stock market closing tomorrow? I believe it's 4 o'clock. I believe everything is going to be normal. I'm pretty surprised it's not closing, but yeah, I think it is open till 4 o'clock tomorrow. So, show's going to be regular time. Robinhood to expand options contracts feature to more traders. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. You already know what's going to happen. Robinhood is working to let more traders use a feature for its mobile app that rolls options contracts, a mechanism that allows traders to extend their options. Alright, so they can actually do this by themselves. All you gotta do is close your current contracts and open new ones. But I guess they're gonna make it easier to ape. So they're promoting more irresponsibility. They're promoting more gambling. So, I guess it's good for them, but not really good for the general retail market. So, yeah, traders can already do this by themselves, but I guess Robinhood is going to make it easier to gamble for them. So, I guess it's a good thing the concept is a good thing. You make it easier to trade options, but in practice, in reality, that may be a bad thing for the overall retail market. It's just going to cause more lost corn. So I'm kind of mixed about this one. I don't know. And Robinhood knows damn well what they're doing. They know who their target market is. They know what they're doing. But I guess they can't blame them. I can't blame them because they're trying to get their money. So this is scary. This is cool and scary at the same time. I have a feeling this is not going to end well at all. But all right, good, cool. What up, Joe? Thanks for being here, dude. Nice seeing you. As always, glad you could make the show today. All right, last one here. DoorDash employee making $400K a year complained about a company-wide initiative requiring that he personally make one delivery a month. Really? Is that a thing? Every DoorDash employee has to make one delivery a month, even the CEO? That's pretty interesting. Yeah. Require staff, including CEO, to work as delivery drivers at least once a month. Oh, that's not so bad. Kind of stupid, but not so bad. I guess it humbles you. I think if you're making $400K a year, you can't really complain. How hard is that? Go pull up in your Lambo. Go deliver some McDonald's. So, I do think it's kind of stupid, but if you're making $400K a year, what the hell are you complaining about? All right. That's some privilege, if you ask me. That's some real privilege. So, interesting. That's not so bad at all. Make one delivery? Come on, you could do that. Alright, so thanks for that, Low Roller. Interesting stuff. Interesting news you got, as always. So, let me pull up my news for today. So, today, I got two articles for you guys. One about Binance and one about Tesla. First world problems? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, people have it too good nowadays. Alright, so let's do it, guys. The world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, is trying to woo France. Key points. Binance recently launched a 100 euro, $113 million initiative in France to develop its cryptocurrency, its crypto and blockchain industry. The world's largest cryptocurrency exchange could be on the hunt for a new headquarters after a year of heavy scrutiny from regulators around the world. The French initiative involves other companies like Ledger and will focus on education and training. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Investing into France, investing into education, and which is a good thing. The world needs to be more educated on crypto. I'm not sure if they're doing it for the greater good of the people or for themselves. Kind of sounds like they're doing it for themselves because they are in pretty hot water with a lot of countries. A lot of countries are banning them, and they aren't letting these countries that are banned, the citizens, tread on their exchange. But let's be honest, I've still traded on it. A lot of other people have still traded on it. It's really not hard. Just get a VPN. So they're honestly looking the other way. They really don't care. So I believe they're headquartered in like Singapore right now or something. They were in China and then they moved to Singapore, but I think even Singapore is like cracking down. So yeah, it's good that they're investing into crypto education, but I kind of feel like there's an ulterior motive to this. But good news on the surface. And I really don't care if they're trying to curb regulation, because crypto is getting a bit too regulated now, in my opinion. But yeah, this is some pretty big news here. Binance investing a lot of money into France. I heard stock market closing 2 p.m. I think that's the bond market. I don't know about the stock market. Yeah, Joe says he thinks the stock market opens all. I think it's all day. So not 100% sure on that, but as for now, the show is still at 4 p.m. tomorrow. We're gonna go as like it usually is. Are you watching Cobra Kai tomorrow morning? No, wasn't planning to, but I may now. Okay. That's pretty funny. Look at this. I just bought spy glasses. I told you guys for the actual casino, for recording poker, and I'm getting all these ads now for spy glasses. All right. Tesla recalls almost 500,000 electric cars over safety issues. Key points. Tesla is recalling more than 475,000 of its Model 3 and Model S electric cars to address rear-view camera and trunk issues that increase the risk of crashing, the U.S. road safety regulator said. The U.S. electric vehicle manufacturer is recalling 356,000 Model S, 2017 to 2020 Model 3 vehicles, and 120,000 Model S vehicles due to front hood problems, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said. Tesla identified 2,300 warranty claims and 600 field reports regarding the issue for U.S. vehicles. So, yeah, this was pretty big news here. I think this had something to do with the sell-off today. Probably had somewhat of a factor. Not much though. I don't think the apes really care too much. But yeah, bad PR for Tesla here. But apes still love Tesla. Still a great company. This shouldn't really affect it too much. But I guess today it did. In the short term, it probably will have somewhat of an effect. But, as a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. Spammer's back? Yeah. Alright. Get the hell out of here. Alright. Cool. So that's all the news for today, guys. So we've been going an hour here. That's all right. A little longer than usual, but appreciate everyone who's in here chatting. Let's get to the Yolos. Not the Yolos. Let's get to the TA now. Alright, so once again, guys, today we're going to do AMC, NIO, and Ocugen. So this shouldn't take too long. So, yeah, don't want to bore you guys too much. Going to get through this as quickly as possible. So, yeah, all three of these were top 10 on StockTwits today. I think, like, top 5. So, let's do it. Cool. Alright. So, here is AMC. This finishes at $28.94 today. That is up 3.54%. So, haven't talked about AMC in a while here. It's been bleeding the past couple of weeks and months. And today we did get a lot of price action. At one point, it did hit about $30. So this was up much higher earlier in the day. I think it was up like 7% at one point. So it has since pulled back a good amount, but, you know, still up 3.5% today. A really good day for AMC. And this was by far number one on StockTwits today. I think this had like 13,000 mentions. So way above the next most active stock. Let me make sure there wasn't any news. I don't think there was. So yeah, no specific news to justify this price action today. Really don't know why this went up so much. So I'm just going to assume, well, growth stocks in general did do pretty well today. So I guess this was part of the growth trade today. And Apes decided to buy it up today. Just speculation though. I really don't know why this went up so much today. But yeah, let's go ahead and analyze here. Okay. So first of all, we do have a gap up at 1650. So that would be a bearish indicator. That is telling us the stock may come back down to 1650 eventually to fill this gap. And right now that looks pretty unlikely, but this has been selling off pretty hard. So still unlikely, but it looks more possible the more this sells off. So keep that in mind, guys. Gap up 1650, bearish indicator. This is selling off in the aftermarket here, down to 28.70 at the time of recording. So that would be another bearish indicator that is telling us this stock is likely to sell off tomorrow as well. Now here we have an inverse head and shoulders. So that would be a bullish indicator. That is telling us this stock may break out to the upside pretty soon here, if this is in fact an inverse head and shoulders. And this does appear to be a bull flag in the making here. Not totally sure, but it does look like we are getting confirmation on the bull flag. So that would be another bullish indicator, because that is telling us this stock is likely to break out to the upside, if this is in fact the bull flag. I think that's about it. And also a possible cup and handle here. Looks like the top of the cup could be 37.60 or about 42. So another bullish indicator there that is telling us the stock may run back to the upside to complete the cup there. Okay, and if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is sitting on the support of 28.95, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 30.90, 31.95, 33.65, 34.80, 36.05, 37.60, 39, 40.20. Where should we stop here? I guess we'll stop here. And then 42. And then 41.95. And there is support and there is resistance above 41.95. But we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 26.75, 25.35, 24.35, 22.45, 20.35, 17.30, 16.50, and then 14.10. And there is support below 14.10, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Looks more like a soup ladle. Lol. That could be a new indicator. The soup ladle. Is that bullish or bearish? Max Pain is 28 for tomorrow, so they'll probably pin it there. The market makers, what are the options? Yeah, could be. Yeah, it does look bearish tomorrow, but it shouldn't go down that much. Okay. So right now at this current price, 28.95, the channels to the upside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action if this runs to the upside. However, to the downside, the channels are pretty wide up until 14.10. So if this continues to run to the downside, expect a significant increase in price action up until 14.10. RSI is currently at 45, so a little bit below average, but according to the RSI, this current price of 28.95 is around fair market value. And this did 36 million in volume today, which is pretty below average. So this pump today is not confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, so just my opinion, not financial advice. This does look more bullish than bearish at the moment. There are more bullish indicators than bearish indicators. So I do believe in the short term, at least, this will run to the upside. I'm just really concerned about this gap up at 1650. Hopefully that never fills, but it is a real possibility. But yeah, we're getting bullish indicators in the possible cup and handle, inverse head and shoulders, bull flag, and of course the strong social media sentiment. And we're getting bearish indicators in the gap up and aftermarket action here. And neutral indicators and a neutral indicator in the RSI. So overall, this does look slightly bullish, more bullish than bearish, definitely. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. It's not necessarily the greatest buy in the world right now, but it is a pretty decent play, in my opinion. Like I said, this looks like it wants to break out pretty soon because of the inverse head and shoulders and the bull flag. And if this is in fact a cup and handle, this could go back up to 42 to complete that cup. So I would say going long here would be a medium risk, high reward play. A lot of upside potential. A lot of potential tendies to be made to the upside. But if this goes to the downside, that can go really bad very quickly. So, although technically This does look like a pretty good buy right now. If this goes the other way, it could go really bad. So just be careful, guys. Like I said, medium risk, high reward play. So personally, I probably wouldn't do it, but really couldn't blame you guys if you do want to do that. And if you guys want to be super conservative, I would say set your buy orders to 1650, where the gap is. And if it does go back down there, that'd be an excellent entry. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. But yeah, I would support going long at this current price, $28.95 and lower. $28.95 and lower. Let me take a drink here, guys. Getting stuffed up. If that gap fills, it'll be the death of, it'll be the deletion of shorts, because AMC bulls will feast on that. Yeah, that's a really excellent buy. Even I'd probably buy in there. Okay, now if you want to go short, not financial advice. Personally, I wouldn't do that, and I would not recommend that, because this is the meme stock. Apes are all over it. And like I said, in the short term at least, this does look more bullish than bearish. So this does have the potential to go back down to 1650, but it's just way too risky for my liking. I would say going short here is a high risk, high reward play. If it does go back down to 1650, that would be about, that'd be what? That'd be around a 40% downside. So, you know, a lot of tendencies to be made to the downside if it does go there. But yeah, I just think it's way too risky. This has a lot of upside potential as well, and you very well could get squeezed out here. So I just don't think the risk is worth the reward. So personally, I wouldn't do that. But it could pay off pretty big if it does go to the downside. And like I said, channels are really wide to the downside, so this could go down pretty quickly. So it's pretty much a gamble going short here. Could pay off pretty big, but not the best idea. So if you guys want to gamble, then sure, go for it. Just understand that is really risky, and please do that at your own risk. But yeah, personally, I wouldn't do that, and I would not recommend that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AMC. All right, next one, NIO. Excuse me. The guy got suspended his Kroger job for 1 week without pay. Watch his latest video. He predicted it. Why did he get suspended? Because he wasn't doing his job right. And then he's going to complain, and play victim. I don't know. I'm just assuming. Alright. NIO. Get sent tight. Thank you. I don't think there was news on this. Okay, here's NIO. This finishes at $32.42 today. That is up 11.76%. Excuse me, 14.76%. So we haven't talked about this stock in a while, but this was pretty high up there on StockTwits today, trending. So we'll discuss it. Really no news to justify this price action today, but in general, a lot of growth stocks, especially and Chinese stocks, did go pretty high today. So I'm going to assume this was part of the Chinese trade today. One of the Chinese stocks that did pretty well today. So, yeah, let's go ahead and analyze here. Is that a gap? That is a gap. I think there's multiple gaps here. So we do have multiple gap downs. One all the way back at 59. And then we have one smaller gap down back at 32.9. So those are both bullish indicators. That is telling us the stock should eventually come back up to 32.9 and 59. Now, the 59 gap down may take a while, but eventually it should come back up there. The 32.9 gap down should fill pretty quickly in the short term, I would say. This also looks like a possible cup and handle in the making here. It looks like the top of the cup could be 35 or 41. So another bullish indicator that is telling us this stock may run back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And if we're going back 3 years here, there is a gap up at around $9. So that's a bearish indicator that is, or $9.50, well, it's called $9. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us this stock may come back down to $9 eventually to fill that gap. And at this point, it looks pretty unlikely, but very noteworthy. Pay attention to that, guys. Gap up $9, bearish indicator. All right, and if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Got this damn guy blasting his music outside. He does not like pushing carts. Why the guy asked Kroger offer him different job positions, problem solved. Yeah, he could be a greeter. That dude got no work ethic. Yeah, that is his problem. No work ethic and complains too much. Victim card. That's his problem. He just wants handouts. Gimme. He got fired 3 different jobs. He tried applying for fast food, but no one called him back due to bad resume from previous jobs. That's his fault. I told you, go work for Amazon. They will hire anyone, as long as you're not a felon. And it's above minimum wage. And you get benefits and chance to move up. So I don't know what he's doing. It's totally his fault. So I'm going to wait for this. All right, there he goes. Cool. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 32.9, 32.90, and 32.10. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 32.90, 33.55, 34, 34.90, 35.95, 37.05, 38.05, 39.05, 40, 41.05, 42.30, 43.05, and then 44.05. And there is resistance above 44.05, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 32.10, 33.65, 29.95, 29.40, 28.25, 27.30, 26.55, 25.35. How low should we go here? Um, 22.35, and then 21.05. And there is support below 21.05, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 32.42, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 25.35 to the downside, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. Should actually draw another one here. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 25.35. RSI is currently at 48, so that is pretty average. So according to the RSI, this current price of 32.42 is around fair market value. And this did 137 million in volume today, which is above the average. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, so just my opinion, not financial advice. I do really like this stock. This for sure is a good long-term play. This is one of the better EV companies after Tesla. And there are a lot of bullish indicators right now. Again, double gap down. Possible cup and handle. Really, the only bearish indicator is the gap up at 9. And we have a neutral indicator in the RSI. So honestly, 32.40 isn't exactly the best entry here, but it is a pretty decent one. So I could support going long at 32.40 and lower. Again, definitely a good long-term play. Now, in the short term, I'm not so sure. Again, I really like the stock, but this has really nothing to do with the chart or the TA here. There is still a lot of China FUD. The Chinese stocks did really well today, but I'm still not convinced that the China FUD is over. So I would just hold off right now on this stock and all Chinese stocks until we get confirmation that the China FUD is over. And like I said, if this does pull back to the downside, which it very well could, the channels are really wide, so this could get some pretty significant downside pressure here. And hopefully it doesn't happen, but this could pull back to $9 to fill the gap. So, if you're willing to hold this for the long term, then I would say sure. Go ahead, buy it at 32.40. And if it pulls back, then you could just average down. But personally, I just hold off on this. And wait until we get the all clear on the China FUD. This could pull back pretty hard in the short term. So, yeah, personally, I'd hold off on this one. You might be able to get a better price, a way better price, but really couldn't blame you guys if you do want to buy in here at the current price. Again, definitely a good long-term hold. Short-term, I'm not so sure. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, personally, I wouldn't do that just because I do like this company a lot. But the chart doesn't lie. And again, a lot of China FUD. So going short here could pay off pretty big if this does, in fact, run to the downside. So I would say going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. It definitely shouldn't squeeze. It shouldn't go mooning to the upside. And if it does run to the downside, like I said, it can go bad pretty quickly. So, couldn't blame you guys if you want to go short. There's a good amount of downside potential, here. You know, if it does go to the downside, this can easily blow through all these supports, and it may even come back down to $9, which would be, that'd be what? That'd be like 80% of the downside there. $7.5. That'd be over a 70%. That'd be over a 75% downside, like 80% downside if this does go back to 9. So, could pay off pretty big, but pretty risky because this is a good long-term stock, and the apes really like it. Institutions like it. So, if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. High risk, high reward. Well, medium risk, high reward. So yeah, you know, pretty hard to tell where this is going to go in the short term. Long term, it'll definitely go up. Short term, very volatile, very unsure. Nobody really knows where this is going to go. Really all depends on when China decides to let it go up. So congratulations to everyone who won money on the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is NIO Check Discord. Homeless people are making a living collecting cans and bottles. They can make $10 to $50 a day if the state offers you pay. Yeah, I see that a lot in New York. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of hard work. But you see people walking around in their shopping carts, just bags of bottles and stuff. You probably make more just by begging, honestly. You just go to, like, rich areas. Go to Times Square. Go to the, downtown, even uptown now. Just beg rich people. And they give you, like, $1 each. You make some pretty decent money just by begging. Not saying they should do that, but... yeah, that guy should definitely apply himself more. But we'll get to that video. What's on Discord? Good. I gotta watch all these videos. I have not watched all these videos yet. AMC's 40% short per TD Ameritrade. I do remember this guy. 350 million lost in the hard drive. Yeah, that sucks for that guy. What we have there? BIIB. That sounds familiar. Whales on Twitter. All right, what's this one? So a lot of AMC stuff. Yeah, I sure hope it goes to the moon. So a lot of useful information there. Thanks for that, Machete. All right. So last one, Ocugen. Let's do it. So here is OCGN Ocugen. This finishes at $4.83 today. That is up 10.27%. So this one has been pretty popular lately on StockTwits. Been trending top 10 for a couple of days now. And once again, it was pretty high up there. So we'll discuss it again today. So we did have some news on this stock, so let's check it out. Okay. So, Ocugen partner, Bharat Biotech, announces positive immunogenicity and safety data from Covaxin C19 candidate vaccine in children 2 to 18 years old. Basically, really good PR about Covaxin. So that probably was the big reason as to why this stock went up so much today. The biggest factor as to why the stock went up so much today. Yeah, so great PR. Stock goes up 10.27% today. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we do have a gap down at around 12.30. So that would be a bullish indicator. That is telling us the stock should come back up to 12.30 eventually to fill that gap. This did look like a cup and handle in the making, but the past 2 days, this broke support. So it looks like the cup is getting rejected there. That's not good. And we do have a gap up. Let's back up here. And we do have a gap up at 185. So that would be a bearish indicator that is telling us this stock may come back down to 185 eventually to fill that gap. At this point, it looks pretty unlikely, but, you know, it is Ocugen. It is a meme stock. It's a pump and dump and pump and dump and pump and dump. So you never know. Very possible it does come back down to 185. Okay, and if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now the stock is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of $5 and $4.75. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be $5, 530, 570, 605, 635, 665, $7, 740. Where should we stop here? 775, 830, 860, 890, 930, 965, 990, and then 1025. And there is resistance above 1025, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 475, 410, 375, 335, 305, 255, 205, 155, 85 cents, and then we'll stop there. And then 155. So right now at this current price, 483, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action, either way this goes. RSI is currently at 39, so a little bit below average there. And this did 24 million in volume today, which is below average. So this pump today was not confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, so just my opinion, not financial advice, and I may be a bit biased here, but I really don't like this stock fundamentally. The whole point of this stock is to bring Covaxin into North America, and I just never see that happening. North America is pretty good on their current vaccines, and I really don't see the FDA ever approving Covaxin. Not saying the stock won't go back up eventually, it should, but this stock doesn't trade according to fundamentals. So this tends to be a momentum stock, a meme momentum stock. It pumps on PR, buying the rumor, and then dumps on selling the news. It happened 3 times already, probably going to happen again. So I definitely think this is a good stock to swing trade, not really one to long-term hold. I would not get too emotional about this stock here. So honestly, at the moment, it does appear to be more bullish than bearish, according to the TA. Actually, we are getting mixed signals. We have a gap up and a gap down. And then the RSI is slightly bullish. So, pretty hard to tell where this is going to go in the short term. But based on the chart, it does look slightly bullish. I will say, though, this did pop on PR today. And usually when it pops on PR, it goes right back down. So I do think it's going to pull back a little bit in the short term. But very soon it does appear like it will start to bottom out and reverse. Although it did look like that a couple of times, and it just keeps on going lower. So really can't say for sure. But yeah, if you want to go long, not financial advice. The current price of 483 is really not bad at all. So certainly couldn't blame you if you do want to go long here. But I do think this does have more downside potential. Don't know how far it's going to go to the downside, but I would say it probably will go back down to 4. So personally, I just hold off until 4 at least. And if it pulls back below 4, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But yeah, 483 is really not that bad at all. So I could support going long at 483 and lower. But I'd set the buy orders to 4 personally. And like I said, this probably will go back up eventually, pretty quickly. But it's a pump and dump. So next time it pumps, be sure to hit the sell button. Someone's going to end up holding the bag. Make sure it's not you. I'd say hit the sell button at 12:30 when this fills the gap. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I wouldn't recommend that. It's already sold off so much from the last time it pumped at 1750. So this is a really low price, and there's really no point in going short here, although there is a lot more downside potential. I just think it's not really the best idea. Too risky for my liking. I would hold off going short until the next time this does pump again, because it will eventually. Just a matter of when. So, I don't like the current price of 483 on the short side. Wait until this pumps again, back up to 1230 and higher. Then I would come in and short. I think 1230 is an excellent entry on the short side. It should even go higher than that, but I would support going short at 1230 and higher. I think 483 is just way too low on the short side. Not the smartest play, and I don't recommend doing that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on the stock today. Hopefully this is the bottom, but you never know with the stock. Again, eventually it should pump back up. It should pump again eventually. And be sure to hit the sell button when it does, guys. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is OCGN Ocugen. Mick, is 30% a high short borrow rate? Depends on what you're comparing it to, but technically yes. Technically yes. But you know, I've borrowed over 100% before, and that's perfectly normal to me. So that is pretty high. Yes. But it's really not too bad. It definitely could go like 100, 150%. So it is on the higher side, yes. I just subscribed to his channel. I want to know what happened to him. I heard he is 2 months rent behind. So he's going to end up... Yeah, he should probably go work at Wendy's or something. You can make separate video. The guy complaining video, his minimum job, so you can do live reaction. I don't know about that, dude. I probably get kicked off of YouTube for that, because they stick up for people like him. But we can watch it here. I'm probably not going to make a reaction video to that. KPRX pump hard AF today. Let's check it out. Yeah, so, you know, typical biotech. You know, you guys know how I feel about biotech. It's a pump and dump. It's all a pump and dump. So, yeah, good stuff. Got in at 104. Wow. So you're up pretty big right now. Like, what, 60%? 70%? Around there? Awesome, dude. And you know what? It's still pumping in the aftermarket, so probably will go up tomorrow. But hit the sell button, dude, eventually. It looks like it's cupping here, cup and handle. Looks like the top of the cup is around 2-ish. And there's a gap at 95. So probably coming back down to 95. So hit the sell button soon, Machete. I would say if it hits 2, definitely sell. But, you know, right now it's already really good profit. So congrats to you, man. Be sure to secure the gains pretty soon, I would say. No live reaction video about him today. It is okay. No, we can do live reaction. I'm just not gonna post it on YouTube. I'm not gonna make a whole video about that. But yeah, guys, that is the stock market for today. That's all our TA. So that didn't take too long. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. But we're done with that. Let's go ahead and get to the Yolos. 1 second here. Let me pull it up. Alright, guys. So, the Yolos are lacking in quality lately. So, I pulled the best ones I could. But, yeah, today we have a meme. We have an update about Nancy Pelosi's portfolio. And then we have, what we have here? We got Riot, GME, Tesla, HIMX, and Wish. So let's do it, guys. Should be fun. Nothing too serious today. First one is by Knob42069. 426, nice. Knob42069. U.S. government after Elon pays $11 billion in taxes. So here's a meme on South Park. You know, the "and it's gone" guy. So, U.S. Congress. What do we have here? Lockheed Martin. Boeing. Raytheon. So these are defense companies. So, yeah. Elon Musk is going to pay $11 billion in taxes. And it's gone to defense companies on the war budget. I got the meme. And it's gone. Yep, pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. So, funny stuff here. Thanks for that, Knob42069. Too many comments here, so I'm not going to read that. But good stuff, good stuff. All right, so this one is on a more serious note. Nancy, all right, by RF Cobra. RFK Cobra. Nancy Pelosi buys Roblox, $100 January 2023 calls along with others. Here's the whole list. All right, so we're going to take a look at some Nancy Pelosi plays here. And, you know, it is a running joke meme, although it is pretty true, pretty sad. If you follow Nancy Pelosi and her trades, you're probably going to print some tendies because she inside trades. Her herself can't make any trades because she's a member of Congress, but her husband is a professional options trader. So, you know, just speculation, allegedly. She has the inside scoop. She tells her husband what's going on. He makes the trades. And, you know, I think she's worth $100 million or something. So, anyway, let's check out her latest trades here. So, yeah, she did Google, Goog, 2,000 strike, expiration September 16th. Micron, MU, $50 strike, expires September 16th. Roblox, RBLX, $100 strike, expires January 20th, 2023. Salesforce, CRM, 210 strike, expiration January 20th, 2023. And then Disney, 130 strike, expires September 16th. So all of these, I checked already. All of these are pretty much in the money. So they're relatively safe plays. So apparently her/her husband goes for in the money plays, not out of the money super ape plays. And they're leaps, so everything is at least 6 months out. So this is really the way you should be trading options. This is the safest way you can trade options. In the money, expiration very far out. So, not financial advice, guys, but, generally, if you follow the trades that she makes, she's a big winner. So, if you guys want to follow, go ahead. It's all public information here. Alphabet, Micron, Roblox, Salesforce, and Disney. And you see the amounts here. $1 million trade, 500K trade, 100K, 500K, million, 250. 250. So she's loaded. So yeah, not financial advice, guys. If you guys want to follow her trades, it's all here. Public information. Nancy Pelosi is the greatest ape of our time. Smart ape, though. Not crayon eating. Smart ape, for sure. Alright. So that was a more serious one there. But, good information. I posted about that. Unusual whales broke that. Yeah, I gotta check that out in Discord. I gotta catch up on all those stuff you guys posted. Alright, by USMC HQBN 5811. I just keep adding to the margin call. They keep giving me more margin, so naturally I keep pumping it into Riot. Riot keeps going down. Repeat. This is a lot in my life. Alright, let's check it out here. So I got a few images. So in this first one, he's down 94K, down 75%. Still has 31.5K. Attention required. You are in a margin call. Take action now. That means delete the app. Alright, here. Is it going up? What's going on here? Sorry about the sirens, guys. Gonna talk over it. So the count keeps going up. Interesting. So now he has 39K, but he's down 93,000 all time. And then here, he's at 47K. So, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. They keep giving him more margin. Why? I don't know. Robinhood is pretty much the casino. And they want you to lose money here. So I'm not sure why Robinhood is giving him more margin. But it just keeps taking more margin and buying more Riot. And it just keeps on going down. So, not surprised. This is a typical ape. I don't know why he likes Riot so much. Why don't you just buy Bitcoin? Okay. So I think he's down like 100K right now. So at least they're shares, but it doesn't really matter when you're getting margin called because you can't hold it. They're going to liquidate you. But, yeah, don't do this, guys. Margin is not really for trading. It's for liquidation purposes. I really don't think you guys should trade on margin. That's a bad idea. But, great content here. So thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. I don't know why they keep giving you more margin, but you just keep digging yourself a bigger hole. And I don't think it's going to end well. But great content. Very entertaining. Thanks for that. And good luck for you, dude. Good luck to you, dude. Hope this works out. You know, you're already a legend on this forum. I think what we have learned from Wall Street Bets, RTARD teaching plus RTARD learning equals more RTARD. Did he post here? Nope. Well, that was a pretty good one. All right, next one by XY Try. Phone number or zero. Phone number or zero. So like phone number as in like 10 digits. Okay. Well, here's another here's a GME YOLO shares. So 401 shares of GME. Average is 295. This appears to be a 120K YOLO. And right now he's down 55K, down 46.5%. Yeah. So, typical ape. Diamond hands, he's not selling. Phone number or zero. Probably not going at zero because they are shares, not options. I give him that. And who knows, if we get the next meme mania, it might go back up to 300 and you make your money back. But it ain't going to 10 figures, I guarantee you that. So, yeah, great loss corn here. Not the worst thing in the world, but really, really hurts. And, yeah, great content. So, XY Try, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, man. But, you know, all things considered, it's not too bad. As long as you hold, you should be all right.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
I would just say, next time it does pump, next mania, hit the sell button. Make your money back, hit the sell button. It ain't going to 10 figures. Guarantee you that. It ain't going to zero either, but I'd cash out as soon as you make your money back. So good luck to you. Thanks for posting. And, yeah, great content, dude. Thanks for that. Are you taking the loss? Never. The account can still go to $0. I don't know about buying stocks into the crypto stocks. I don't know about buying into the crypto stocks. I just prefer direct exposure to the actual assets. Agree. I mean, before Ledger X, and people still don't know about Ledger X, FTX derivatives, people would buy into crypto stocks because they offered options. But now you can just buy options on the actual crypto. So I don't know why people do it. Beats me. You should just buy Bitcoin. I have no idea. Ape stuff. Alright, this one is by Frosty Judgment 3319. What is here? A bottom on Wish at $3. Turn 3 on its side for proof. I'm 116% sure. Alright. So it says, I thought it said gain. Alright, so here's a YOLO. So another share YOLO here. 18,900 shares for Wish. Average cost $9.22. Portfolio diversity 116.7%. So he's on margin here. Don't do this, guys.
Bruh.
And yeah, so this is a 175K YOLO, $175,000 YOLO, and he's down 63.72%. So he's 116% sure that Wish is gonna moon. Okay. So, $9 average. Damn. Well, you know, as long as you hold, you should be okay. I don't know about the whole all-in margin thing. You might get margin called. But yeah, don't do this, guys. Don't all in. I don't really believe in too much diversification, but you can't all in everything. And at least there weren't options. I give him that. And yeah, the margin thing. Don't trade on the margin, guys. That's very dangerous. So, you know, not sure how this is gonna go. Hope it works out. But this is great content either way. 160% sure it's going up, but he's down 100K. So, all right. So Frosty Judgment 3319. Thanks for posting. Great loss, Corn. You know, sorry for your loss, but you know, great content. Appreciate that. And yeah, dude, I hope this works out. But I really don't like this. This is pretty apish. But you definitely belong here. So good luck to you, man. Thanks for posting. And please post updates. Want to see how this goes. That's OP pantsing in a ball gag. No, I'm just a loudmouth breather. It says, all right. It says he's been selling leaps on every pop and buying back. Oh boy, this is bad. Options is turning like new credit card for stock. Well, margin is like credit card. Margin is like credit card for stocks, yeah. Except they liquidate you, and probably worse. All right, two more, guys. This one is by Flabbergasted Monkey. Tesla all-in YOLO, December 31st, $1,150 calls. Get rich or delete. Well, this is an investment on gut feeling. Holding until tomorrow. Investment? You mean gamble? All right. So here we got 37 contracts. 37 calls for Tesla. He just said it. $1,150 strike expiring tomorrow, December 31st. So this was a 14K YOLO. Almost 14K YOLO. $14,000 YOLO. And right now he's down 10.5K. 76%. Let's check it out. Tesla. 1070. 1070. Okay. This is not going to happen. I don't know. It's bull flagging. It's actually bull flagging. Well, this needs like a 10% gain. Little less than that in a day here. So, yeah, I don't know. This is not looking too great. I don't think this is going to work. So this one's pretty obvious to me. Still got, you know, $3,300 in value here. This was 7 hours ago, though, so probably less than that now. But yeah, 3,300 in value. It's probably not going to happen. If we look at Delta, what does Delta say? Delta says... Delta says 3% chance of working. Delta's at 0.03, so there's a 3% chance this works. Yeah, probably not going to happen. So, pretty obvious to me. Cut. Well, let's rewind a second here. Bad strike, bad expiration, bad timing, all around, super FD, terrible play. Can't really feel too bad for this guy. But, you know, we're here, and pretty obvious to me, you got to cut, because if you don't, there goes another $3,000. No reason to lose that. Save yourself some money here. But yeah, Flabbergasted Monkey, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, but great content. Super FD YOLO, appreciate that. And yeah, pretty obvious to me at this point, gotta cut, or you're gonna lose everything. So please cut, dude. So sorry for your loss, thanks for posting, and good luck to you, dude. Please post updates. First thing you want to do is stock up on rice and beans. It's cheap and nutritious. Stick to water and stop going out to eat. Guy doesn't seem like he cares too much. Alright, last one here. By Pikey. Get on the train before it leaves the station. Let's effing go, HIMX. So I don't know what the big deal with HIMX is. Apparently it's pretty big on Wall Street bets, but okay. So 86 calls for HIMX. $20 strike expiring June 17th, 2022. So this is a leaps, you know. Let's check out HIMX. So it's at 15 right now. So strike is a bit out there, but I guess decent strike. Good expiration and good timing so far. So this was a 3.5K YOLO. And right now is up 10.5K. 320%. Okay, so we discussed this stock like yesterday, but this is pretty obvious to me here. Obvious cup and handle. RSI is at 79. Overbought, overvalued. Bearish indicators everywhere. This is still out of the money. So, yeah, you know, to me, this is an obvious cut. You got to cut something, at least the cost basis at least. So at least your own house money. I'd probably just cut everything here. 320% in like 2 months. That's insane. And I'd look for a dip to buy back in. He should not hold this. He should definitely not hold this through expiration. That's probably going to go really, really bad. So, but you know, this is Wall Street Bets. People don't know the sell button. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, definitely think this is a cut here. At least the cost basis, if not everything. So Pikey, thanks for posting. Congratulations on your gains. Massive tendies here. The play itself, really good, dude. Decent strike, good expiration, good timing. So overall, pretty good play. Like it a lot. And at this point, don't be stupid. Secure the gains. Secure some gains at least. Take out the cost basis at least. I probably cut everything. You know, chart looks really bearish right now. I would not hold this. If you do decide to hold this through expiration, it's probably going to zero. Hate to say that, but probably will. So, you know, be smart, dude. You should cut and rebuy. But, yeah. Thanks for posting. Great content. Congratulations on your gain. Certainly hope you hit the sell button. Take something off the table here. And no matter what happens, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. What up, Eric? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. So, all right, so Lower Roller has a few for us here. So it's a bunch of circle jerking going on here. A lot of HIMX apes. So everyone's saying they made a lot of tendies. No one's going to hit the sell button, huh? We all know how this goes. heard rumors that Reddit is going public. I did hear about that too. I would not be surprised if it's a meme stock. I'd probably buy Reddit. But, probably will eventually. That'd be pretty cool. And maybe they can do something with Red Coin. Maybe Red Coin will go up if Reddit goes up, hopefully. Alright, we got 3 more from Low Roller here. So what time is it? 6:10? Alright, so we should finish at like 6:30-ish. Thanks to everyone who's still here. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the real ones. Bought 700,000 Dogecoins, riding to Valhalla or nada. So is he up or down? Is this gain corn or lost corn? I don't really know. But, he's pretty heavily into this. 30.62% of his portfolio is in this. 120,000 bucks. You know, I do like it. I do like it. Especially at this price. It's really good. Maybe I'm being a bit biased because I have Doge, but, you know, Doge ain't going anywhere. Target $1 to 169. I don't know about that, but maybe eventually for sure. But, you know, this is not that bad of a YOLO. So, I kind of like this one. Kind of apish, but too apish for me, but it should work. It should work. So, good stuff. Good luck to you, Young Sun for Ev. A must buy if that is true. Well, it depends if they go through SPAC or IPO. Both aren't that great. So, yes, but not immediately, I would say. I think you bought 700k Dogecoin today. Hey, pretty good price. What's it at? 18? 17? That's a good price. I'm in at 24, so that's a good price. Near the bottom. Did they sell a crypto project yet? Heard for the point system they use? I have no idea, but they got Red Coin, which I've been holding for years and hasn't done anything. So hopefully that, you know, hopefully they revive that and do something with that. Don't forget video. You can do 2 times speed. Sure, dude. Is that the same video that you posted in the beginning? Yeah, I think it is. All right, we'll get to that last. Reddit should mesh with Doge for that. Yeah, that is timing. If SPAC, you need to swing it till stabilizes. Or IPO, you know. People just ape in the beginning. That's not how you should really do it. You should just wait a little bit until it stabilizes and then come in. Learned that the hard way a couple of times. All right. I bought NIO calls this morning. Oh, this is pretty good. So super FD here. So 100 calls for $30 strike. NIO expires tomorrow, December 31st. So NIO's at like 32, so yeah. So this was a 3K YOLO, and he's up 21K. 680%. Damn. Nice. Nice. So, good strike, bad expiration, good timing. Overall, pretty good play. Super FD. Too apish for my liking, but hey, it worked out. Meek. How about a look at BJDX? Alright, after this one, after these two, we can look at BJDX. Sure, dude. So, yeah, I think this is pretty obvious here. You gotta cut this. Gotta cut this tomorrow, if you didn't already. Because you never know what's gonna happen in one day. You know, just secure the gain, 700%. That's insane. It shouldn't go out of the money, but you never know. So, this is obvious cut tomorrow. But, good stuff here, good stuff here. Super FD, it worked out. Pretty jealous. This is some fat gains. Alright, thanks to Dogecoin, I was finally able to get my very own Lambo. I just want to thank you all for this wonderful journey. So it's a wrecked Lambo, salvage Lambo. It's not even a salvage. It's just a totaled Lambo. Nice. Yeah, this is a joke. I sure hope it's a joke. This will cost more to fix than the actual car. I love convertibles. Way to go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Got wrecked on the IPO. All right, so that's all the Yolos for today, guys. So we're just gonna look at some charts now, and then this YouTube video about this guy claiming to be victim. All right, BJDX, Blue Jay Diagnostics. So yeah, sounds like a biotech here. You guys know how I feel about biotechs. Pump and dump, pump and dump. So this is, yeah, typically what happens, you know. If you guys know me, I always say any IPO, don't buy it on the first day. I'd say wait a couple of months at least before you get in here. Because now looks like the time to get in. You know, looks like it's holding pretty strong here at like 250. RSI is at 36, so pretty low RSI there. So yeah, now is definitely the time to get in, I would say. Cup and handling, low RSI. So generally, biotech in general is a pump and dump, but yeah, especially when it comes to IPOs, you know, I definitely recommend being patient, probably a couple of months in, and then once it stabilizes, come in and make your move. So yeah, Meek, sorry about this, dude, but you know, it's an expensive learning lesson. You paid your tuition here, so for the future, you know, you should probably chill on the IPOs. That goes for specs too, you know. Just chill out, be a little patient. You should be able to get a much better price than when it launches. So yeah, now I would say this is a pretty good price, around 260, 250-ish. But you know what? It is biotech. It's gonna pump again. When it pumps, hit the sell button before it dumps again. Red coin used to be popular in 2017. Red coin community are not strong. Yeah, we need an army behind it. Where'd they go? Depends on market rotation too. Yeah, that as well. But like I said, it's all pump and dump eventually. So when it pumps, hit the sell button. When it dumps, and then you can short it if you really want to be a Chad ape. And then rebuy when it dumps. Alright, so what do we have left? We just got one video from Low Roller here about the guy claiming victimhood. But that's pretty much the show, guys. So thanks everyone for joining today. Really good show. A lot of people in here. Appreciate everyone. And thank you to everyone who stayed till the end. And we're just chilling for now, so we should get out of here in like 15 minutes or so. But let's just finish out here with this video. Where is it at? Here it is.
All right, guys. So I want.
All right, 13-minute video. All right, so I just want to show you guys this real quick. So I told you about earlier in the show, I was going back and forth with this guy, right? You just called it a clothing company. Obviously, you haven't done your research, so anything you say is null. Is Naked not a clothing company? It is definitely a clothing company. Right. So, all right, so I'm not even gonna try. You cannot argue with people like this, you know? It's just so irrational. What do you mean it's not a... Am I the one who didn't do the research, or what? All right, whatever. Let me open this up. So, because I said it's a clothing company, everything I say is wrong, right? It is a clothing company that happened to buy an EV company. Like, I don't know why. All right, you can't argue with these people, man. This is ridiculous.
Watched this video yesterday because it touched on so many talking points that I talk about on my own channel, and I'm not a big fan of the Young Turks. I don't watch their show on YouTube daily, but I saw this particular video.
I know this guy. This is, forgot his name, but this guy's pretty popular on YouTube here.
And it really spoke to me as a person that's in dire straits financially. And when you look at the way that the government is trying not to help us as poor people, he hits every single talking point that everyone listening to my voice should go watch this video right now. And we're going to start with that corporate goon, Joe Manchin, because he reminds me a lot of the president of Arizona State University. Before Michael Crow took over Arizona State University and the way that it was managed, it was a cheap state college. It was a teacher's college. And then all of a sudden you have a corporate goon that takes over the school. And now you've got, he's literally like Fortnite building student housing across the entire campus. Since I've been there, nearly every parking lot that I knew as a teenager is gone. And guess what he replaced it with? More and more dorms, more customers, tuition increased by 1,000%. But guess what? The education didn't get any better. All they did was start admitting more and more students that had no business being at the university. So these corporate goons turned a state university into a money-making facility. And this is what Joe Manchin and all of the corporate Democrats that are up there in Washington want to do with America. It is designed specifically to only help one class of people, rich people. Everyone else, guess what? There's no money. Every time that they want to spend money to help poor people, there's no money. But as he talked...
All right, so it sounds to me like he got his college degree, and he's stuck in debt, and he's complaining about it because he can't find a job, and he went to college for no reason, and now he's just complaining about how college is a scam, which I do agree with to an extent. It's a scam if you don't go for the right thing. So he probably got his degree in, I don't know, some type of gender studies, race studies, I don't know. You know, this BS. So that's what it sounds like to me. He went to college, wasted a bunch of money, he's in debt, and now complaining about it. And now he's like, Joe Biden, where are you? Because he said he was going to forgive debt, right? All right, let's continue.
Talks about in my second talking point, when it comes to the things that rich people need in order to be more wealthy, the military spending budget. That is a huge expense to America. Think about it. Nearly $1 trillion every single year times the amount of time that the Build Back Better program is only going to spend $1.7 trillion. So we're willing to invest $10 trillion over 10 years in military spending. But when it comes to helping the ordinary people, $1.7 trillion is way too much money. What would poor people do if they couldn't go to their poor people jobs? And that's really what it comes down to, what America is. It's America for...
All right, so I'll quickly comment on that. Like, yes, the defense spending is a bit overboard, but that's why we're able to live in such luxury in this country. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but the guy doesn't realize that's for protection and, you know, being able to stay on top of the world. Anyway.
Rich people who get to live and enjoy their lives, make millions of dollars, enjoy the fruits of the slave class. And as a slave myself, I have no idea what I'm going to do in this coming year when it comes to work. My job is not...
He's not a slave. No one's forcing you to do anything. He's not a slave. He's choosing to be a slave. I don't want to be like Kanye, you know? But, like, in this situation, yes.
Sustainable at the Kroger's. It's absolutely not. And when I look at how much money I made today, I made like $40 after I spent money to buy food and something and a few other items. Like I think I bought shampoo and body wash today. Each one of those things costs $7 an hour. $7. I make $12.15 an hour. So I bought two things that cost an hour.
So he makes $12.50 an hour. So he can go work at Amazon. They pay $18 minimum. So he make a lot more at Amazon. Yeah.
Hour of my labor, more than an hour of my labor when you take into consideration the taxes that are taken out. So in order for me to buy things like toothpaste and something to eat, it's consuming what I'm making on an average day when I'm pulling down 4 to 6 hours of minimum wage work. It's not sustainable for us to be poor. In fact, I think that it should be illegal to be poor in America. If they're going to make it illegal to be homeless in America, like literally, you are not allowed to be anywhere in public because all public property is private property. They close the parks, they close the parking lots. They don't want homeless people around because it is illegal to be homeless.
He obviously hasn't been to California or New York or Texas. He sounds like he lives in some middle America state, because I don't know where the minimum wage is. $12.50. That's pretty low. So yeah. No, there's homeless people everywhere. obviously never been to these big cities.
Homeless. I think they just need to up that level. Not only should it be illegal to be homeless, but it should be illegal to be poor. Therefore, not paying people a living wage should be illegal. If being poor is illegal, then making people poor, which is the corporations, should be just as illegal as being poor. Because I'm not poor because
The corporation also give you a job. So if there's no corporation, there are no jobs. So, you know, you need them and they need you. It's mutually beneficial.
I don't work. I'm poor because the wages suck. But in fact, today when I was walking out of work, one of the new cashiers, she walked right by me.
So go get a better wage. Go get a better job.
And she was so disgruntled. She said this to one of the customers. The Kroger's sucks ass. She said that to the customers. And I'm like, as a customer, how are you supposed to take that when a worker tells you that the company that they work for sucks ass? Like, I looked at her like, I mean, the customers have to just be like, you know what? This place sucks ass. And they don't want to work here, obviously. And the people that are stuck there, like myself, we don't want to be there either. So you have people who are coming into a store to shop, the customers coming to the Kroger's, and they realize that all of the workers are disgruntled AF because they're poor. Who makes them poor? The corporation that doesn't think that they're worth more money. Remember what Jeff Bezos said? His warehouse workers aren't worth more money. So if you think that way, you're making poor people who are working, but it's illegal to be poor because it's illegal to be homeless. So you're stuck in a system in which, okay, I can understand that I'm a cog in a very vicious machine. But when you think about all of the decisions that are made way beyond our control, when you create poor people as a system of labor that's necessary in our society, of service jobs, of restaurant jobs, of meatpacking jobs, farming jobs, all of these jobs create poor people, but we demonize the poor. We don't want poor people around us. In fact, last week when I did that video about DoorDash using its corporate employees, its engineers and executives to do day-to-day work, they don't want to do it because they don't empathize with the poor. They don't want to be around poor people. Poor people are something that we would rather keep in a bin somewhere else where we don't have to see them or acknowledge them because we don't like the poor. In fact, poor people hate other poor people because we see them as being the problem. But who really is the problem is the people making poor people. So when it comes to a program that helps,
I don't know. The people making poor people are yourself. Because, you know, it sounds nice. Corporations should pay you more so there's no poor people. But then they go out of business. You know, it just doesn't make sense. The math isn't there. So you get paid more if you have more skills and you're desired at the job. And he's talking bad about Jeff Bezos, but he pays, you know, he should go work for Jeff Bezos. He would make a way better wage, get benefits, and have the chance to move up.
poor people to build back better program that Joe Biden's been talking about for more than a year. And you can't get any votes, obviously, on the Republican side, but then you've got your corporate Democrats also thinking, you know what, build back better isn't good for us personally. We need to keep people poor, and therefore we can't spend money on poor people. We can spend money on everything else, but infrastructure for the poor? No. What do Republicans want? They want toll roads so that people have to pay directly into a system to build the roads. And you're like, wait a minute, who's going to get those contracts? Rich business owners will get those contracts. And you're like, that it sounds evil to me, but the whole system is evil. If you have a system that makes poor people, then demonizes people for being poor, and then makes it illegal to be homeless, you have a system that's entirely...
It's also the system that made America what it is. You know, the best country in the world. So, yep, complain. No action.
rigged against one people. Poor people. Our system does not want poor people as actual citizens. They don't want to give normal people the rights of ordinary citizens, because that would mean that there would be more people. It'd be a more fair system. And America hates a fair system. That's why all of these voting laws that went into effect after Trump lost the election, it's like, you know what those are for? To ensure that only the right people vote. Because if they could take away the right of poor people to vote, like if you had to make this much money in order to vote, every Republican would win every single time. Because only Republicans and wealthy corporate Democrats would be able to vote. And therefore, the Dems...
That's not really true. You know, in liberal states, you know, in New York, you don't even need to be a citizen to vote anymore. So, I don't know what he's talking about. Like, yeah, there are strategies and, like, there are things that the Republicans are doing to stop certain people from voting. But there's also things that the Democrats are doing to let other people start voting that shouldn't have the right to vote. So, it balances out there.
would never have the numbers in order to vote. I think that the whole idea of getting rid of voting is a corporate and Republican fantasy. The last thing that they want is poor people voting for a person like Joe Biden. They would rather have a system in which they can make poor people even more poor. Lower the raises, lower the wages, don't raise the wages, and get rid of the minimum wage.
What about all the, you know, illegal immigrants that are working for less than minimum wage under the table? You don't see them complaining, right?
Minimum wage is a scourge on society for rich people, because rich people want to decide how much they pay. If they decide that they want to pay you $2 an hour, that's good enough, because the ideal wage from rich people to what they want to pay poor people...
Well, supply and demand. If you take $2 an hour, then, you know, someone is going to take it. Just because you won't take it doesn't mean someone else won't take it. It's competitiveness. That's capitalism. You got to compete.
Is nothing. This country wants to move closer and closer to a system where they don't have employees, but they have slaves. And it's a great system, because if you think about what...
This is what's going to happen. Um, everyone's just gonna get robots eventually. All these corporations, they're gonna invest in robots and AI, and then you're gonna be out of a job. Then you have no wage. So what do you want?
hurts the corporations the most is having to pay people. If you eliminate the minimum wage and you decide as a society that we're going to let those people do whatever they want, because imagine, we live in a society where even working a full-time job doesn't equal you having a home. The minimum wage and the low wages in this country ensure that a large percentage of people cannot afford cars, can't afford homes, and can't afford to live in any conceivable way comfortably. And I'm talking comfortably by having your own home, your own car, and maybe a couple bucks in your savings account. So if you do lose your job, that you aren't going to be devastated or end up on the street, because so many people in this country are just one paycheck away from ending up homeless. And that fear of ending up homeless is what keeps
All right, that is true. 50% of Americans do live paycheck to paycheck. But whose fault is that?
a lot of people like myself in those desperation jobs. The fear of not having a door to close at night pretty much is what runs America's poor people. They go to work because they don't want to become a hobo. But guess what? A lot of ordinary people, working class people, become hobos anyway because they're that close to the edge. Because remember this fact for the rest of your life. You're way closer to becoming a homeless person than you will ever be to becoming rich, because there's a system. There always has to be a system that makes certain that poor people stay poor, because we can't have too many rich people, because then there would be less resources at the top. So you can only have a certain amount of people in the 1% or even in the top 10%. The bottom, the working class people, they have to stay the bottom, because you can't build unimaginable wealth without a slave class of people. And that's what we all are. When I'm pushing carts in the morning and I'm freezing cold, I imagine the whip of the Krogers at my back telling me to work faster. In fact, I'm pretty sure that tomorrow I'm going to be suspended from the Krogers because I don't work hard enough. I could feel that today my boss wanted to say something to me, but
He's going to get suspended because he doesn't work hard enough. I don't know. Doesn't sound completely true. Kind of sounds like he's not doing his job. Maybe that's why he's going to get suspended. I don't know. Doesn't sound very, very, very accurate.
before I left about writing me up, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow, because I've been written up several times for the same thing. You're not working hard enough. You're not working fast enough. And tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be telling you guys that I got suspended. The suspensions usually last for a week, and it's supposed to...
Yeah, I got suspended, guys. See? I'm meant to be oppressed. I can't do anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Punish you for not working hard. And if I am demoralized, depressed, angry, and having panic attacks in the parking lot, the last thing on my mind is to hurry up at work when I realize that at the end of the day, by the time I get what I need in order to live from the same place where I work, I'm not going to have anything left. And that idea is something that just keeps coming into my head.
All right, so now he's going to the whole mental health thing. I have anxiety and depression and blah, 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 so give me a pass. And I guess that's a whole nother issue, mental health and stuff, but yeah, it's true to an extent, but you don't get a pass because of that. Like the latest the older generations, our parents, our grandparents, mental health wasn't a thing back then. They just had to suck it up. They sucked it up and gave you guys a better life. So you can't use mental health as an excuse to not do your job. But anyway. All right. So, yeah, most people in this community are believers in doing better for themselves and, not playing the victim and sticking your paw out, demanding stuff, so, I feel bad for this guy. I can sympathize somewhat, but at the end of the day, him doing this and just complaining is not going to improve his situation. The only one that can improve his situation is himself. And clearly he has no motivation to do any of that. So you can't really feel bad at the end of the day. The guy should attend military school. He can get college for free. Or he can live in New York. You can get college for free here. You should move. Move to a different state with, a better situation. Move to a different country. They got free college there. They got social programs and stuff. If you really don't like it here, go move to a different country. Move to a different state. The guy buy toothpaste and toothbrush in Dollar Tree. Okay. $1.25 tree now. Once you get to make $30 an hour, real hard to go back to 12. Yeah, but he's never been there. Doesn't sound like it. Why he should be Kroger manager since he got college degree. Why is he pushing Kroger cart? Because he doesn't have skills. I mean, college degree doesn't really mean much nowadays. Everyone has one. But yeah, that's not why he's getting paid so little. He's not applying himself. That under the table money is going to go bye-bye if Feds ever flip that switch to CBDCs. CBDC. What's the CBDC? I read that as CBD, like the cannabis. But yeah, you know, like I said, there are other people who make less money under the table, and they're not complaining. So he really has nothing to complain about. People would just find a commodity then. He got suspended already. I follow him. What would happen? The guy is older than you in the video. Digital coins from central banks. All right, got you. So no more cash? I can't ever see that. But, yeah, if you can't beat them, join them, right? That's how they feel about crypto right now. High school dropout are more millionaire than college degree? Yeah, just buy Dogecoin, right? Alright, guys. Well, that's the show for today. So, good stuff, good stuff. Pretty long show. 2 hours, 35 minutes. So, yep. Thank you guys for a great show today. You know, this whole week's been kind of slow, just in terms of content. But, yeah, you know, a lot of people in here today. A lot of regulars. Some new people. So, appreciate everyone. Thank you guys a lot. And thank you guys for sticking around to the very end here. Pretty long show, so, really appreciate you guys. No more cash. They can use physical items. I don't see how cash can ever completely, you know, we're going to ever stop using cash. But they can definitely cut it down. Anyway, guys, yeah, anything else? Questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything? I'm still kind of like mind blown about how this guy thinks that Naked is not a clothing company, and he's trying to tell me, like, I just disputed his argument, and then all he said is Naked is not a clothing company, so therefore I'm wrong, and Naked is a clothing company. So, you know, yeah, you know, this is the internet. People are crazy, too emotional, emotionally invested in stocks. Kind of feel bad for that guy because he's emotionally invested into a meme stock. Probably not going to end well. So, you know, I try not to be an asshole to everyone. I try to be respectful now, and even though that's not what get the views, but companies change and pivot. Yeah, but just because they bought an EV company a month ago doesn't make them an EV company. They're still a clothing company, and it's not a very good product. And he said they sold the second most vehicles after Tesla, which is completely false. And I gave him the numbers, and all he said was, "You said it's a clothing company, so you're wrong." He didn't say anything about me. I was like, "There's only 3,300 deliveries. Xpeng has 50K, NIO has 80K, Li Auto has 100K. Where are you coming up with this?" And all he said was, "You're wrong because you said it's the clothing company." You can't make this stuff up, you know. You can't even argue with people like this. You're never gonna change their mind. It's just, but I'm just kind of confused as to where he's just like pulling stuff out of his ass though. Like, I'm just trying to understand where his arguments are coming from, and he's just like, "You're wrong because it's not a clothing company." Anyway, I'm gonna stop. But you know, this is the internet. This is crazy. When they prove it spreads, disease cash is gone. Disease cash is... Alright, I get what you're saying there. Well, yeah, crypto is the way. But, you know, then it's going to be traceable. That's the reason why people... I don't think it's ever going to go away. Cash, because people want stuff to be untraceable. You know, at one point, crypto was untraceable. Now it is. You can put time slot in your description on the guy complaining his job. Yeah, we could do that. It's the first crypto I'm going to buy next year. Ecomine chart. Yeah, well, sure, we can look at that, dude. I thought you're already in that. Unless you're going to double down. If the company they bought is profitable and producing a car, then yes, they are they kind of are more than a clothing company. Yeah, it's not just a clothing company. I'm not sure if it's profitable or not, but I looked at, the product, and it doesn't seem that great. It's like those Chinese cars that go like, for the old people, that you don't need a license to buy, and it goes like 20 miles an hour, like 30 miles an hour. It is nowhere near, like, you can't drive it on the highway. That thing is, like, Marvin posted a video of it. It doesn't go fast at all. But, like I said, I hope it works out. It's just, I'm trying to tell these apes, like, be careful, don't let your emotions dictate the trade. I just don't want to hear it. Tesla is more than a car company, right? Yes, but they're mostly a car company. People know them as a car company. There are private coin projects also. GGPI is a better investment at this point in time. Yeah, GGPI, Lucid, the Chinese ones, anything is better than Naked right now. A bunch of these. Even Rivian is better than Naked right now. Rivian has a legit car. I'm adding. All right, so I guess let's look at GGPI. Ecomi, and then that's it, guys. Trading view. They can spin it and do something different, like a fashion EV car for around town. Don't know, we'll see. I mean, it's possible, but, I was just trying to say you should pay attention to the chart, and I was just disputing a lot of the things he said, and I don't know. At this point, it's not even worth arguing. Hope it works out, but I just really don't see it in the short term. All right, Ecomi, where is that? Oops, wrong. There we go. Okay. So it definitely looks like it's consolidating here. 52 RSI, so, pretty average there. Yeah, it looks like it's consolidating right now. If we can do one like this. We can draw it from back here. Or even closer than that. But yeah, it is consolidating here. So it looks like there's a little bit more consolidation to go, but it looks like this is pretty fair market value here. So really can't go wrong buying in here. And yep, it looks like it wants to break out eventually. So I'd say this is a pretty good price. Not like a super buy the dip slam dunk, but pretty good price here. It should trade around here for a little bit longer, consolidate. Shouldn't expect too much price action, but it looks like it should break out eventually. Probably within the next couple of months, I would say. So it looks pretty good to me, dude. It just looks really neutral right now, but it looks like it wants to break out. So it looks pretty good to me. Pretty decent buy here. Can't go too wrong. Trying to get 1 million coins before Immutable X migration next year. All right, man. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So just keep loading up, keep accumulating. You got your new job there, so, got more tendies to, more money to make tendies. And yeah, looks pretty good, dude. So good luck to you. A lot of hopium gets deflated after the news Deletes off. Yeah, it's all PR. It's all PR. And it's a meme stock, so. Big old cup. Yeah, this is the big old cup here. But it didn't go all the way up. Now it's, you know, consolidating. Good to hear. Alright, guys. So, yeah, this is one of the longer shows we've had in a while here. Almost 3 hours, but yeah. Thank you guys again. Great show today. Thank you to everyone who attended, and thanks to everyone who stayed till the very end. Really appreciate you guys. So I think that's about it. Let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.